in this 2023 African Games.
Yes.
Benjamin Azamati is in this one as well. We'll be running in the back straight.
So Kenya's starting leg will be run by Hezbon Oduo with Samuel Waweru in the second leg. Odambo Onyango is in the third leg, and Asamba Dan Kiviasi is in the anchor leg for Kenya.
And in terms of qualifying, again, Ghana qualifying ahead of Nigeria. But
in terms of fastest times in the heat.
But it's not about what you did in the heat.
That is Shaqiri. He will be anchoring Nigeria. Didn't run in the heat, so he definitely conserved him for the final.
It's not about what you've done before. Ghana may hold the game's record, but the Nigerians mean business. And just to remind you again, the backstory to this unfinished business and unsettled issues between Ghana and Nigeria in 2003, when Nigeria hosted the All-African Games in Abuja, a crack team which was anchored by the current Nigeria coach Deji Aliu, and which was expected to win the 4x100 medal, was upstaged by a Ghanaian team that was anchored by Leo Miles Mills. And Nigerians have never forgiven Ghana. They have waited for 20 years, actually 21 years to be precise, and here in Accra, the Nigerians will relish the chance to win the double here. Not just that, but to rain on Ghana's parade here.
And exact a painful revenge.
Absolutely, and they would really enjoy that. And I can't wait for the interviews at the mixed zones and in the press conferences. But there are other contenders. We saw the Nigerians running very strongly. We saw Botswana running very strongly. So this is by no means a Ghana versus Nigeria race. Zimbabwe will fancy having a look in.
And again, look at that anchor leg for both Ghana and Nigeria. The anchor leg is absolutely packed because Liberia have got Joseph Fambule, Ghana have got Joseph Olamwa, and Nigeria have got the individual silver medalist Ishiriki Ushorishe. And then Gambia have got Ibrahima Kamara as well. So that is a phenomenal anchor leg awaiting everyone.
Unfortunately, the Cameroonians will look on with regret. They missed this final by 300th of a second, pipped to a place in the final by Kenya, who finished in 39.93 seconds. So here we are. This is what the crowd came here for. This is the climax of the day's event. The men's 4x100. Absolutely.
Watch out for Liberia as well, because they've got Emmanuel Matadi, a consistent presence on the African sprinting scene. So with him and Fambule in the same team, you're looking at potential medalists as well for Liberia. They're in lane 5. That is Edwin Gadai for Ghana. He's starting. This is the anchor leg. Ibrahima Ishorishe, Kamara, Joseph Paul Amoa.
And Matadi is vastly experienced.
Indeed.
So don't count the Liberians out yet. There could be 2 medals for them in the 4x100 meter relay after the women snatched the silver medal in the women's event. Nerves must be jangling.
The African record is held by South Africa. They set a record in 2014 the Khalifa International Stadium in a time of 37.65 seconds.
Final of the men's 4x100 meter relay. This is the final event of today.
We set a record in a time of 38.30 seconds.
As we get ready to...
You have a record on your mind? Just how fast can they run tonight?
I think generally on the track, especially the shorter event, the times have not looked great. So certainly I'm not expecting the game's record to go down. That's for sure, because that was incredibly fast. Every single one of these athletes, especially the Ghanaian quartet that set that record, was running faster then than they are doing now. But again, relay is not just about having the fastest athletes. It's about getting the baton across as smoothly as possible, because a smooth baton chain could save you crucial milliseconds.
It is about the technique. It doesn't matter how fast the individual is, it is about the technique. And any hiccup could cost you precious few microseconds and probably cost you the medal in the end.
The bend is one of the trickier.
Enjoying the antics.
One of the trickier legs to run, but they're going on their marks now.
And here they are is the men's 4x100 meters. Kenya, Zambia, Nigeria, Gambia, Liberia, Ghana, and Botswana. With Zimbabwe completing the lineup.
On the
What a
outside
race
lane.
we have in prospect.
Wait for the gun to go. The final of the men's 4x100 meter relay. And off they go, there's no turning back now. The final of the men's 4x100 meter relay. The Nigerians are going very strongly. Edwin Gadai is already being caught by on their back straight for Ghana is Benjamin Azimati. But Nigerians, Okon is also running really well. Look at Botswana, two, very well run. Solomon Hammond is being handed over by Benjamin Azimati. Hammond is going up against Alaba Olokule of Nigeria. This is it now, the anchor light is Shorishi. Oh, the Ghanaians have, it looked like they were dropping the baton, but they did it. It's Shorishi against Joseph Polamo. It's a race for 1 and 2. Ghana, Nigeria have got it just on the line. They have exacted revenge on the Ghanaians. And the gold medal will go to Nigeria. It's a sweet, sweet, sweet revenge for Nigeria. On home soil, they have shocked the Ghanaians. Ghana will have to settle for silver, but there's a bit of controversy. Wait for it. What's happening?
Well, the Nigerians have it. The Nigerians have it. The Nigerians have it. It was a barnstorming run from JP. However, there was a lapse in the change here. And for a moment, JP hesitated, and that cost him a few seconds. Ichiriki with an almost perfect handover. But watch John Paul from Ghana try to complete and try to close the gap. He almost overwhelmed him at the line, and it was not enough. By microseconds and by milliseconds, I should say, the Nigerians have it. And just look at Ichiriki, focused, moving towards the line. He saw the Ghanaian at the corner of his eye, but he just focused on his race. With every sinew of energy that he had within him, he dipped towards the line.
And he fell.
And he fell in the process.
He had to
That's
dip.
just how determined he was.
He had to dip.
And at the finish of the race, he wasn't even sure whether he had done enough to win it because of the sheer acceleration that the Ghanaian came into the
Nigeria finally have their revenge.
A sweet revenge.
Ghana got the gold in this event in 2003 in front of Nigerian fans in Abuja in 2003, and the Nigerians have done exactly the same thing.
They returned the favor, and they would celebrate. You can see how much it means to them. You can see how much it means to them, and the chairman of the Athletics Association here in Ghana would try to console the Ghanaians. There was a lot of hype around this. The Ghanaians wanted this badly, but the Nigerians have decided to put the party